Shrouded Fable is a set within the Scarlet and Violet era that usually gets overlooked. Maybe because it's a special set, doesn't have many cards in it, and pricing usually depicts what sets do well and what sets kind of just get left behind. And unfortunately, Shrouded Fable is one of those sets that people just didn't bond well with, and I'm not sure why. Personally, I like the gothic dark aesthetic of this, like the purples, the greens, and the blacks. It looks so nice. So many good artworks in this set. I can't understand why people don't like this set. I was able to obviously find an ETB on the shelf and retail price, of course. They're very easy to find, and I'm opening one today because I haven't really opened one for a long while. I want to show you guys why this set is good and why you should start collecting this. So we're going for a different camera angle today. I'm still trying to figure out like what the best course of action is for some camera angles, because maybe I just need a better camera. I currently use an iPhone, and when it's kind of elevated too far up past this camera, it has a hard time focusing and it gets a bit blurry. But maybe that's just my perfectionist in me, because I'm a graphic designer. Everything has to be so meticulously perfect. But yeah, let me know what you think about certain camera angles. That would really help me kind of ease my mind a little bit. Let me get myself positioned better as well. So Shrouded Fable ETB, got it for about £45, which I think is like really good. It's just standard price. Cool set in my opinion. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the cards that you can get in this. So obviously you have like some of the promo cards, you know, the main one being this Kingdra EX and the Greninja EX. Artwork on it is phenomenal, and the set itself only has 99 cards. You see that? That's including the hyper rares and like the secret rares and all that stuff. But the full arts, Okie Dokie EX, Monkey Dory, Pheasantipity EX, the Cassiopeia, even the gold cards look sick. It's just amazing. It's so many nice artworks here, and we're going to open this today and hopefully get something good, because I want to show you guys that if you're struggling to get product, there's product out there that's worth getting, and it shouldn't just be a numbers game. So obviously I'm not going to bore you with everything that you get inside of normal ETBs, but a quick rundown usually goes like this: a stack of energies, cool sealed promo card, some other TCG accessories, and then some nice little deck sleeves that are themed around the set. So I'm not going to bore you with anything else from this. Let's just get straight in to opening the Shrouded Fable packs. So in total, this isn't a Pokemon Center ETB, so you only get the normal amount. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you get 9 packs, which is really good. £5 a pack on average. Obviously, if you want to take the other things into consideration, it's a pretty good price, I'd say. So first pack magic. Let's just get some cool cards to show you guys what's inside this set. So the main theme of this set really is just like, you know, like it's kind of like gothic vibes, dark Pokemon, psychic Pokemon, just darkness in general. And I just love it. Just love it. The funny thing is with this set, the majority of a lot of reverse hollows feel the same, but this set especially, I don't know if it's because it's a special set, but the reverse hollows seem different in these. Revavroom EX, straight off the bat. Nice. We'll take that. We'll take that. Second pack magic. And the other good thing about this set, there's not many cards. There's 99 cards. And if you're looking to complete a set, this is probably a set that you go to, because cards are cheap. Packs are cheap. You can find it. You can complete this set if you really wanted to. Galvantula looks sick as well. To a Tapu Bulu. Such an easy set to complete, I'd say. And cheap as well. It might not be as cheap as some other sets, but I think it's out there. It's out there for sure. Like obviously you have sets like Celebrations that was like, what, it's like 25 cards or something. It's not many cards, but you know, this feels like a very well-rounded set, honestly. Night Stretcher. This is a good card that's used in the TCG. Sneasel to a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Is that the same artwork as Prismatic Evolutions? That seems like the same artwork. I don't know if it's just me. Got an Okie Dokie on the front of this one. So this was actually a set that got me and my partner kind of back into collecting, and not Pokemon itself, but collecting, because aesthetically this set really appealed to us, like darkness and like gothic stuff. So we started collecting it, but we started opening too much of it to the point where it got boring. So we kind of took a break from it and started opening other sets. But the set It's got a little chokehold on me. It's got a little chokehold. So unfortunately, we've not really hit much in this, but I promise you, there is some cool stuff in here. There is some cool stuff. Got a Rowlet, Fraxur, Persian. I think the main thing that people are chasing is that Persian illustration rare up at the window. Is so cool. The Petulant EX as well. Love that. All right, come on. I do remember opening this a while back over on my TikTok that I used to do, and I pulled the Pheasantipity SAR. Absolutely gorgeous artwork on that. I think I got it graded as well, and unfortunately it only came back a 9, but what can you do? What can you do, eh? Crobats. Oh, Pheasantipity full art. Kind of as we're talking about it. Pheasantipity EX. Beautiful. And again, dark colors, pinks, purples, blues. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Beautiful looking card, that. Love that. It'd be nice to get an illustration rare because the illustration rares in this are sick. And you could also pair this with like the Night Wanderer set, like the Japanese version. You're paying less than half price per booster. And the artworks are still as good. So if maybe money was the issue, go for Night Wanderer. Super cheap per pack. Luna into a Zoroark. Cool Zoroark there. But let me know as well. I'd love to know what sets you guys are collecting, because I really want to start collecting again and start filling my binders. But at the moment, I'm just collecting cards that I want. Maybe I'll do a bit of a binder tour about that. That'd be interesting. So you see that reverse foil there on the energy card? So sick. Love it. Drowsy, Absol, Seadra, Dartrix, Chorus Tenacity, Iron Moth, Persian, Horsey, to Copper Raja. Damn. So hopefully we can get some last pack magic here. But again, set is nice. I wish we could, obviously, if we could pre-plan videos and like show you guys what we actually get in them by pulling them, that'd be fantastic. But that's just not how videos run sometimes. Galvantula. That Galvantula is absolutely sick. I can't lie. But no illustration rare, no crazy card here. But honestly, this set is nice. The Pheasantipity EX, Petulant EX, Revavroom EX. Like, I've probably, just by opening these, I've probably completed most of the main set outside of obviously like the full arts and stuff like that. But it's crazy how quick you can fill up a less than 100 card collection set up. So we're actually just going to take a look at this set as a whole. I often use a website called Pokélector to go over a lot of my kind of chase cards in certain sets. I try not to let the prices depict what cards I should be chasing. But unfortunately, a lot of the time, the cards that I like would end up being probably one of the most expensive cards. Maybe it's just, you know, when you've been in this hobby for a while, you start to learn the trends and what people would chase for. But in this part of the video, we're going to just go through the card list. I want to show you guys some of the cool cards that you can get in this set. So again, this website, Pokélector, you go through and you're able to browse any Pokemon set that's released, Japanese and English. So we can see all the Scarlet and Violet series. And as soon as we click on one of these, we're brought up with a massive list of all the Pokemon cards from that set. So, for example, we're going to click on a Shroud of Fable here. And we're just going to go through the set. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right to the bottom to see where some of these better cards, like the illustration rares, appear. So straight off the bat, we have this awesome Tapu Bulu, which looks amazing. Following on from that, Houndoom. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. The Horsey, bright blue. It looks fantastic. Like the Duskull, the artwork on this card, amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I believe when this set was released, the chase card was this Cassiopeia full art card. Maybe we were in an era when this came out that trainer cards were kind of the chasers at the time. But I can see a lot of the other cards kind of slowly taking precedent in that space. Like, for example, the Okie Dokie EX. Even though this isn't an expensive card, it looks really, really nice. And I don't know, it's just me being biased on a set that I really enjoyed that got me back into collecting. The goal of this video was just to show you guys that product that's on shelves, well, especially for me, I'm able to find product like that on shelves, and it's always usually in stock. That's the stuff that you can put your time and energy into at the moment, especially with the Pokemon market being how it is and being so difficult to get product. There's always going to be product available. One of my main tips would just be to try and not follow trends, which I know is super, super hard. Let me know if you guys managed to pick up some Shourded Fable and start collecting this set, because honestly, set looks sick. I've said it so many times and I'll say it again. It looks really good. Anyway, let me know what you think of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and happy collecting as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.